Yeah, money is used to make more money.
Yep.
All right, tell me the story one more time.
Okay, so 50 Cent, the rapper, great businessman. I'll never doubt that. Love 50 Cent to death. There's a story in one of his books, and he's referring to an aunt and an uncle that he had when he was younger. And they actually won the lottery, and they netted about $1 million. And 50 Cent was praising them for not quitting their day jobs, because now they no longer have the million. They spent it, and they still can work their 9 to 5 and live their regular lives. They got to enjoy the million. But if they were even more financially literate than that, they would have put the majority of the 1 million into the S&P 500, and this had to have happened 30 years ago, if not more. They may have had 40 to $20 million now.
Yep.
Let's be conservative and say 10. $10 million is pretty good. I think they'd be okay with that.
An infinite money glitch going on here.
Right, an infinite money glitch going on. But to get down to the point that I was thinking when I heard about this, and a lot of people heard that they kept their day jobs and that was good. If you ever come into money, like $1 million or anything like that, you have to think to yourself, how do I grow it? Not how do I blow it? Because once you put $1 million, let's say, into the S&P 500, and you take out and withdraw maybe $30,000 to $40,000 a year, and you can spend that on literally anything. In the last century, the S&P 500 has netted about 10% a year. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, but in the average, it's about 10%. If you're only spending 3% of that, it's going to replenish, but not only replenish, it's going to grow. And you can spend just that little bit. It's a little now because it's 20 or 30 on trips. You can go on vacations, you can bless people, pay money for college, but you'll still have the capital, and the capital will be growing. When we think of these things, we have to understand that our level of financial literacy has not peaked, and it can never peak. You can always gain more knowledge. There's a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And in this book from Robert Kiyosaki, he's talking about the difference between having a poor mindset and a rich mindset. Oftentimes people are pocket poor, they don't have any cash, but they don't realize that their mentality is also poor. And they think that money is used to pay bills. But in actuality, when you think rich, money is used to grow more money. Every single dollar that you get should have a job to go out and make you 10 cents a year for the rest of your life. So that 1 million that they got should have made them $100,000 a year for the rest of their lives. They spend 30, guess what? They're still up 70. So now they are killing it, and the S&P is doing that infinite money glitch. Let's fix our mentality and let's kill it and knock it out the park.
That's incredible wisdom, Kenan. I got one question for you. What happens if we go into a recession and the market crashes? Wouldn't they be smart to get out?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If the market crashes and you are trying to sell into a crash, you are literally hustling backwards, and you're doing it in reverse. The people who have knowledge of the market and they're investing into the S&P 500, for example, not individual companies, not hype stocks, not crypto, but the S&P 500, the top 500 companies basically in the world, they will come back, and they have always come back. So then we buy more of it, or sit on your hands, go touch the grass, go for a walk, go to the gym, and let your money work for you.
Man, I love it. This is called CEO Time. I'm sharing my breakfast conversations with Kenan Grace, and I wanted to also bring in Stock Up with Larry Jones.
What's up, good people? How you doing?
Larry, what's the word for today?
The word for today is listen to Kenan. Listen to Kenan's story. Listen, time in the market will always outperform trying to time the market. What he said is true. Leave your money in something that has historically proven to be a winner over time. When in doubt, zoom out. Always go to the S&P 500.
Please.
Zoom out 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and you will see that that is one of the best things that is going for.
Thank you. Yeah, so this morning, Larry and I did some live trading in the Stock Squad and the Stocks with Josh Discord, and we both made good money. It was a choppy market, but I said in yesterday's video that we were above our historical line of support, and we had to watch what kind of candle we got right now. And I think we're going to continue to chop it up. And I have the default view that because we came back near 6% from recent highs, when you're in distribution, we could absolutely expect a 4% pop from here very easily. So don't get in too bought into that bearish narrative or the bullish narrative. We've got to watch and see how price action relates and what type of candles we get on the trend lines. Guys, we're gonna trade the charts, not with our heart. I got that one from my man Kenan. I loved his inspiration. He's spot on. If you have a lifetime strategy for investing, you will succeed. You can become a millionaire, but you've got to get a millionaire mindset. And some of you guys tried and you failed, and you're feeding the negativity of what you had done in the past. You've got to feed your future. And that's why I'm dropping this gem on you. I'm sharing what we call our CEO time, which is just breakfast while we're together. And we're becoming sharper. This is extremely valuable time for me personally, because I get to listen to these guys and all of the knowledge that they bring to the table. And what we're doing now is I'm sharing it with you. So hit that like and subscribe to make sure you get these videos. Peace and blessings. Come join me in the Stocks with Josh Discord and the Stock Squad Patreon. Love you all. Take care.